And it's the Daggers, who I can see away to my left-hand side, appearing in their yellow away strip, their third special edition kit. Joined by Salford City as the referee for this afternoon, Mr. Simeon Lucas, leads the two sides out. It's a good crowd here at the Peninsula Stadium. Let's give you the two sides in full. Starting with the Daggers, it's Justin in goal, back three of Goodliff, Honorisi and Kenny Clark. Hoyt at right wing back, Gordon at left wing back. The three men in midfield will be Phipps, McQueen and Munns, with Balanta and Wilkinson leading the line for the Daggers. We think it's a 4-4-2 for Salford, with Neil in goal, Wiseman at right back, Torre left back, with Pond and Pierre Gianni at centre halves. Midfield four will likely be Politish, Lloyd, Whitehead and Walker, with Rooney captaining the side alongside Rory Gaffney up top. On the bench for them is Crockham, Hogan, Mafusa Green and Dies Verba. We're running about 30 seconds late here already. And Dagenham are going to be kicking from right to left here at the Peninsula Stadium. They are wearing yellow shirt or golden shirts, black shorts, black socks, and the home side are in red shirts, white shorts and white socks. I'm laughing because the referee wasn't happy with the first starting of the game, so he's going to get it going again. Just a reminder, then the referee is Mr. Lucas, and we've got Mr. Chalkley and Mr. McKay supporting. And we are underway now, for real this time, as Jack Munns goes long out to the left-hand side, and it's straight out of play. We've only played 2 minutes here, as Dagenham nearly nip in with the ball here. McQueen does get the ball. He's going to have the chance, goes away pretty quickly. Those Munns goes out to the right-hand side and finds an overlapping Hoyt, who's going to run at his man for the first time. McQueen's inside the area. McQueen is there, but it's well intercepted. It's one back. Wilkinson has it in the area. He wants to get it on his left foot. A chance here for Dagenham as Wilkinson tries to create the chance, does shoot eventually, but drags his shot wide of the near post. And the right back Wiseman drives forward with good pace and purpose. Finds Politish, who goes further left. Not the ball he was looking for, but he finds Torre halfway inside the Dagenham half. Goes out further to the left. Dagenham on the defensive here. Cross comes into the box for the first time, and Honorisi is able to stab it partially clear. Torre has it again on the apex of the box. Goes back to the left-hand side. Salford putting the squeeze on here. McQueen's there, as is Hoyt, and I can't see who it is for. And the cross eventually does come in, headed towards goal, but Justin's there and gathers it easily. It was Danny Lloyd was the man out on the left-hand side. McQueen's going to come in and provide a bit of extra support. Everyone back, they go short. It's a good routine here. Chance for Walker, who shoots. Oh, and it just goes wide. It was Pond at the far post, because they will create chances. Unbeaten at home this year, Salford City. And they go long. Goodliff is backtracking well. Phipps does really well to climb high and win the ball in midfield, but only finds Tom Walker, who's got Torre again marauding down that left-hand side. He feeds the ball into the area and finds Danny Lloyd. He spins away onto his right foot. He's got options on the right-hand side in the form of Whitehead and Wiseman. It's 2-on-1 on the overlap if they want to use it. They cross the ball in his field. Instead, it hits number 22, who's Politish, is in there. It's still inside the area. Walker's on his left foot, outside the box. He shoots, and he shoots wide, but wins a corner. Corner on the far side, second of the afternoon for the home side. 12 minutes gone. Cross this time is whipped in towards the penalty spot. There's a man high, and it's a goal for Salford City. Carl Piergiani has scored and opened the deadlock here. It was pretty simple stuff in the end. A long cross from the corner, 6 yards out. Gianni heads it home. It's 1-0. Ibu Torre, he goes inside. Plenty of red shirts forward again. One of them is Gaffney on the edge of the box, and he finds Torre again. This time he whips a cross in, but he only succeeds in putting it over the ground. Well, I'll say he used his groin to control it is the best way to describe that, but he did enough. But that previous attack just showing Dagenham do have what it takes to cause a few problems to the side who currently sits second in the table. And they go long here looking for Wilkinson. It's a defensive header. Balanta's inside the area. He pulls it back. Why is he not shot? He's pulled it back. I can only assume there's a bit of confusion, or maybe it was wider than it seems, but it was an awful header by Nathan Pond. It was a long ball forward by Honorisi. I don't know what Nathan Pond was doing. He just heads it into the path of Balanta, who for all the world looks like he's just going to pull the trigger. Instead he pulled it back, and Wilkinson wasn't expecting it, and Salford were able to clear, and that is the first big chance Dagenham have created so far, and Dagenham are starting to get something moving in this game. They go up to the feet of Wilkinson, who finds Balanta. Good little bit of spell this of possession and territory from Dagenham. And then a bit of an overhit pass from McQueen, wearing 30, draws applause from the fans around, and here comes Wiseman down the right-hand side. It's 2-on-1 again. Wiseman gets to the edge of the box, slows it down, finds Politic, who stays on side. Dagenham half-heartedly appeal. Politic goes past Gordon, who stands up, does really well, slows him down, stops the cross, but then it does come in, and it's round the back post, but it's over everybody, and it's behind for a goal kick. So just about half an hour gone here on Daggers Play, where it's Salford City 1, Dagenham and Redbridge 0. They can create openings here, but Salford aren't going to make it easy, and they've looked pretty organised so far, showing why they've done so well in the league this season. Back in the right back area on the halfway line for Salford, into the feet of Politic. Around the centre circle is Whitehead. He crosses the halfway line into the Daggers half, looking for options now. Tries a nice little reverse pass and finds it. Now opening up here for Politic, who shoots from distance, just stabs it wide in the end. As they work it short, then the cross comes in. It's dealt with at the near post by Goodliff this time, and then Dagenham do go long. Balanta's not going to win that, but he does, because Nathan Pond, who's looked a little bit rusty at times, gives it away. And Dagenham is trying to stream forward. Wilkinson's worked really hard to keep up with play. Balanta and McQueen exchange passes, and Balanta's away. He's nearly inside the penalty area. He is. McQueen's there. McQueen cuts it back. Balanta shoots. It's cleared off the line. Excellent defending from Salford, and Dagenham nearly making it 1-1. Wilkinson's asking McQueen why he didn't pull it back, but Nathan Pond has got away with 2 errors so far. Gordon throws the wet ball downfield. It's headed on. It's got to be a foul, surely. Balanta gets cleaned out, in my opinion, at least, by Pond, but the referee says play on. He's been pretty reluctant on the whistle for both sides. He's let one go, and I thought Salford should have had a foul as well. As Munns picks up a loose ball here, a chance for Wilkinson to turn. Lots of room for Dagenham to work in. Wilkinson driving forward, centrally located. He's going to shoot from distance. He does shoot, and it's a good save. It breaks for Gavin Hoyt on the right-hand side. He hasn't got many options here now. He goes back to McQueen, who's centrally located. Out on the right-hand side is Phipps. Wilkinson's still in there. It's into the area. Wilkinson heads it down, and it's hit the post. Goal! Dagenham Redbridge have scored, and it's no more than they deserve. Connor Wilkinson's 5th goal since joining from Gillingham, and it's 1-1 here in Manchester. Brilliant from Dagenham and Redbridge. As Dagenham have it back, as there's enough about my height. And a chance here for Salford to break free. Onorisi needs to make a recovering tackle. He doesn't, but Rooney's shot is saved by Justin, who comes out. And Politic this time on the far side. Goodliff is with the goal scorer. This one's drilled into a decent area. Justin gets a good head on it, hits the bar! Wow, what happened there? I'm pretty sure Elliot Justin's gone down in a real heap. He looks in trouble. But Salford hit the bar there through one means or another, and Dagenham survive. Another corner. These corners are causing Dagenham problems. They line up on the edge of the box. It's another decent ball. It's headed towards goal. It came off a Dagenham man, but it won't be time to take it, because it's a half-time whistle goes here. The time, Salford will kick off. They'll be kicking from right to left as we look at it. Dagenham obviously then kicking from left to right, and we're underway. Dagenham wearing their 3rd gold kit. Salford wearing red shirts with white shorts and white socks. Dagenham will be kicking towards the travelling 100 or so fans, who have all disappeared behind that stand and now making their way back in. Salford immediately on the attack here, and they've got an overlap on the left-hand side with Torre, the left-back. And he's running at Dagenham now. The cross is chipped in towards the box. Balanta's going to pick it up. Torre comes forward, goes over the top of Onorisi. No, it was Hoyt, sorry. Onorisi comes out with Gaffney, knocks it out of play, and it's a throw for Salford. They take it quick. A good run from Lloyd, but a good call from Phipps, clears it, sweeps it only as far as Walker. Takes one touch on his knee, shoots from distance, but puts it high and wide of the goal. With Pond coming away with it. Wilkinson does work hard and tries to catch up with him and forces Salford to go long. It's a good header. And Gaffney's got a man overlapping on the left-hand side. Onorisi has to split him. He doesn't know what to do. Eventually he goes towards the man. There's lots of red shirts in the box. There's a decent ball into the box. Comes to the edge of the area. Dagenham need to get out of the area. Whitehead has it. He shoots from distance. There's a good save from Justin down to his left-hand side. Munns is on the edge of the box. The ball goes deep towards the far post. It's headed down inside the area. Balanta will stand up. He could have gone down. He stayed on his feet. Crosses it towards the near post. And there's a size of ooze because as Torre has it on the halfway line and comes into the Dagenham half. Green's going to stretch the Dagenham defence in a way that Gaffney probably didn't. He goes out to the left-hand side, finds a cross. It's come in towards the near post. Onorisi can't keep it alive, as Goodliff knocks it out of play, and Salford will have a corner on the near side. It's whipped in right-footed towards the far post. It's a decent ball in. Still alive inside the area. Scrambling also. I can't tell you what's happening. I have no idea what's going on. But Dagenham have got it, and they've smashed it over the halfway line. There was about 50 players, it seemed like, in the way. Obviously there wasn't 50, but it felt like it. Here comes Salford again, down the right-hand side. Dagenham are all exposed. Ball in towards the near post. Chance for Salford to score. Great block, this time from Kenny Clark. Here comes Torre, who shoots. It's deflected, and it could have easily gone in. All the Dagenham players are pretty much on the goal line. They're going to break away now. Good lift. Honorisi's up there as well. It's near towards the near post. Headed on goal! Dagenham have scored! It's Angelo Balanta! It's a deft header at the near post. They've been penned in for 15 minutes, it feels like. A good corner from Munns. Header at the front post for one of the smallest players on the pitch. And with 62 minutes on the clock, Dagenham have turned this game around. Angelo Balanta with a brilliant header. Your strikers are paid to score goals, and that's what Wilkinson and Balanta have done. 2 headers from Dagenham, 2 goals. But Salford come again. They're playing so high, Salford. Everybody forward. Torre on the left-hand side. Looks to cross the ball in. It's a decent ball. Kenny Clark's there, but Dagenham need to get out to the edge of the box. Wiseman with a poor touch on his chest. It's going to be clipped towards the far post. Dagenham head it clear. Not the best clearance. Here comes Torre with a shot from distance, and he gets a good connection on it, but he puts it over the bar. All the Daggers men behind the ball again quickly. Wilkinson comes back to help out. Needs to not give away a foul. He won it back, but then gave it away, and then the shot comes in from distance, and Dagenham will have that all day. That is poor from Salford. Excellent from Dagenham. And not surprisingly, Dagenham lost the ball. Salford have it inside Dagenham's half with 22. Politic, 20 yards from goal, shoots. Goal! Oh my God, it's this. I thought it had gone in. I still think we'll see Checky Candy at some point, because I think Salford will go for this. Wilkinson heads it on, finds Balanta in a little bit of space. Munns is overlapping. Munns is in behind. Munns is going to get there first. Munns goes around the goalkeeper, but he takes it too heavy. Can you believe it? Just as I said, there's opportunities in behind. Dagenham immediately get in behind. Alex McQueen comes out. There's a man free on the edge of the box, which is Tom Walker. He goes straight into the box, so it's a good ball in. Walker picks it up on his right foot, shoots. McQueen worked really hard to get out there, and he'll chase down his own block, which Wiseman will keep in play. Goes down the line. Balanta needs to go out and block the cross on the far side. Walker's got loads of room. Dagenham are camped inside their box. He shoots from distance. Hits the bar! What a strike from Walker. It was 20, maybe 30 yards out. Probably 25. It'll be Walker to take it left-footed in swinging. It's a decent ball again. Headed down. Headed wide. I think it is a goal kick. It was the man, the substitute. As Peter Taylor shouts, it's the same. No changes of formation as Salford look to go long on the left-hand side. It's a good touch inside. Tom Walker's there, he tries to go past his man, but Gavin Hoyt is there, and he smashes it out of play for a throw-in, which Salford take quickly, like they do with everything. Dagenham come out to meet it, ball into the area, headed over the bar by Green, and it's behind for a goal kick. As Dagenham win the first header, Candy a little bit slow on his heels, and it goes high in the air, long downfield. Honorisi is there, as is Will Wright. Gordon finds Candy and chance Dagenham 2-on-2. He goes past his man. He needs to stay inside Wilkinson, and he does. Wilkinson is onside, inside on the left-hand side. He needs to shoot. He does shoot, and oh my word! I thought he scored. Walker on the near side is going to take it. Everybody's forward for Salford, apart from the keeper. It's deep. It's a decent ball. Lots of bodies in there. It breaks to the edge of the box. Shot comes in. Dagenham can't get rid. It's out with Walker. He stands it up left-footed. It's over the bar. And Dagenham fans cheer it like a goal at the other end. The players are off the bench. Everyone's celebrating. Remember, Salford have not lost at home all season, and they were leading by a goal to nil. The substitute, Hogan, who came on for the man Politic, goes down the left. He finds Torre. Another ball comes in. Gavin Hoyt blocks it in. It's a throw-in. The 4 minutes are up. We're into added time of added time. It's a quick throw to the substitute. Back to Torre. Lots of men in the box. It's a decent ball. It's punched clear. It's a chance inside the area. It shoots. It's palmed over the bar. And it's a corner to Salford. Elliot Justin does enough. The referee looked at his watch. There can only be a matter of seconds left. The train journey back is always more fun when they win. All eyes on the referee as it goes out to the left-hand side. And there's the win for Dagenham Redbridge. The first team to beat Salford City in the league this season.